All right.
If we want to face it, talk about names of third chapter, so put the
Yeah,
chapter
yeah.
sign up.
Let me get my tablet right. Yeah, so it was just one chapter, and I was like,
The third chapter?
yeah, I read it. Like right after you said that you were gonna do a lesson on that, and I read it.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, that's cold blooded.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's why it's one of like my favorite chapters. You know?
No, face it this way, or what way we want to face it?
Whichever, you know. I mean, they could see it. We could do it like that way too. You want?
Well, it's up to, that's pretty good right here. We get more shade.
Yeah. Like that?
Yeah, there we go.
I mean, also get a.
How about shimmy out chopper up there? Yeah, last. Nahum 3, right?
Yeah, contract. Don't be hitting it either, you know. You see that clear foot, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm already recording. I'll record a couple of minutes just so I could do this shorts.
You already recorded?
Yeah, it's pretty windy today, but at least we got the canopy.
Go for it.
We'll be in the sun.
You know, it doesn't have sun hits though.
Yeah,
And dirt, man, got to get hot, you know, that dirt.
Yeah.
All right, Shalom, Shalom. The real brother, you know, coming week in, week out, you know, talk about the downfall of this wicked ass thing called America. These so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, they are the gods of the people that the Bible speaks of. But first and foremost, we want to give all praises and glory to
Yahweh Bashem Yahushai Bashem Akwadash.
and double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone. You know, the occupant that pushes the truth and nothing but sincerity. You know, we're in these times though, they're perilous times though, man. And it's beautiful though. But if you're not out of the electro, the 1/3, it's you know, it's scary for you. So today we want to speak about Nahum, the third chapter. If you want, brothers, want to.
Yeah, I got it. Nahum 3 and 1. Woe to the bloody city. It is all full of lies and robbery.
And you can't say, even though they just talk about Nineveh at the time of the Syrians, though, because Nineveh was it was actually a big, just the capital of Assyria. You know, back then though. You know, it was a big capital. Syria was the country, though, man. Because they all had country, man. Over the other countries, though, man, from back then, though. You know, so when we think about, because America is also spiritual Syria, spiritual Nineveh, same, spiritual Nineveh, spiritual Egypt, spiritual Rome. All these spiritual America is though. You know, because I said woe to a bloody city, though, right? So wasn't blood shed in this country though?
Mm-hmm.
Blood was shed though because Edomites, okay, white man came over here and slaughtered Gad though, which is the so-called Native Americans. And some Issachar too though, man. Because Issachar had a lot of land to this place too.
Mm-hmm.
You can talk about why these other these like 5 states though they have Spanish names though. Was because it was Issachar though. And we're all indigenous people, man. The Northern Kingdom, though, we're indigenous people, though, man.
And the whole continent of the United States was first hit by Spain. Florida, right? Florida.
Yeah.
Las Florida, they call it Las Floridas, and then went to the Bahamas. but they were just looking for gold.
You can see that in that movie, Disney one, Road to El Dorado.
Yeah.
You know?
And I think in one movie, I'm not sure what it is, but they bring out a helmet and they said, "This is the people that were here before you," and it was a fucking conquistador.
Dancing with the
Dances with Wolves, yeah.
Yeah,
It was a
small, wasn't it?
real small. So if you take a look at my skull is real small, but my I'm tall, right? So I'm sort of tall. That's because we got mixed up, right? People don't seem to understand that whenever you mix with somebody, you get the body characteristics. So that helmet was small. You couldn't put it on.
Because it was the guy though, right? That had it.
Yeah. Gad said these people brought the big dog, whatever they call the horse.
Oh yeah. So you know the sword was their gift though, man. The sword was the gift though, man. Which tells you in the scriptures though, man, that he would live by the sword though, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking Edomites though, man. Going back to the book of Genesis. Any brothers, can you bring out where it says that once the blood stands on the land is polluted though? Is it in Numbers or what is it on?
Pollution of the land.
When it talks about the land being polluted though, and it's pretty much like no good though. Because that's what these devils did, man. You know, these devils came though, and they came and they killed our people though, man. Slaughtered, raped them, and did everything to them, you know. And they're talking about, oh, this is our land though, when reality is from the tribe of Gad though. You can't claim something that already has been someone else before though, you know.
No. So it said
Jeremiah. Oh, come. You want to bring it up?
Yeah. Jeremiah 3.
So which one is cause like
I got it for right now.
Look at we got all of them right here. This one, right?
Yeah. No,
Numbers. You want to get Numbers?
Well, I think he got some recent, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
Numbers 3 and 1. They say if a man put away his wife, and she go from him, and become another man's, shall he return unto her again? Shall not that land be greatly polluted? But thou hast played the harlot with many lovers, yet return again to me, saith Yahweh Shai.
Once the land's polluted, it's no good.
Numbers 35.
That's even going with our people though. Once they start worshiping these different idols, you know what I'm saying though, they know good though, you know, because if you're an Israelite, you're not worshiping the true power though. You know, you're a whore, man. You know, you polluted though, man. But that's the thing about it that happened within our people though, man. We're not holding these people accountable, and they're all innocent either, and things like that. Though, don't get me wrong though. But part of why it was first of all, it was prophecy for these Edomites to come over here, man. You know, prophecy needed to get fulfilled though. But also too, our people at that time though, they were worshiping these these sun, like Aztecs. They're worshiping these sun gods. Yeah.
God of death and life.
A bunch of gods though.
Popocatépetl, that fucking that David's they call it David's volcano.
Oh, that's what they call it.
Yeah, but it's Popocatépetl, and it.
Okay.
Man, they worship every fucking thing.
Yeah, even to like this day. You know, the Santa Muerte, the Santa.
Oh shit!
And all this shit, man.
And Veracruz is in Mexico, right? But that's the capital of witchcraft.
Oh yeah, because
in the world.
That's a lot of
kids
going, people too, and one of the first ports that were the devil too. It was in Veracruz.
And they sell kids organs there. That's crazy. I got Numbers 35 and 33.
Yeah.
So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by blood of him that shed it.
See?
So you gotta die.
So you gotta die because you killed our people. So guess what? That's why. What's the only way you can purify this place, though? Well, can't even purify, but just destroy it through ICBM missiles.
Yeah, that's why you.
You know,
we're not gonna come back here.
First Ezra 8 and 83, that the land which ye enter into possess as an heritage is a land polluted with the pollutions of the strangers of the land, and they have filled it with their uncleanliness.
Okay.
And see, and even in the time of the Maccabees, when they went and they sacrifice the swines in the temples, though, they're like, nah, we can't go. We can't
participate.
So it's the thing, though, man.
Then they kill the whole family.
Yeah.
And the mom had to watch it.
Seventh chapter though, man. It's Maccabees. You see, so that's the thing though, man. Once you've done so much wickedness though, it's like, man, it's like no good, man.
Yeah.
You know, the only land that's gonna get a dicey and purify is actually our land of Israel.
Gotta clean that shit.
You gotta clean because they're gonna have the biggest.
The biggest parade of gay pride, Tel Aviv.
Was it on the beach or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's something bad.
You're telling me that priest doesn't need to get cleaned up?
Cleanse.
Come on now, though. You know.
I got the rest of it because that's whatever we explain. Whatever you explain is perfect end to the Nahum 3:1.
Yeah.
Woe to the bloody city! It is full of lies and robbery. The prey departeth not. Right?
The prey is
everybody getting killed?
These people right here, man. As one brothers, can you get Ezekiel 34 and 8? Yeah, because the prey. I mean, remember in that movie, was it Menace to Society though, when the teacher was talking to was it Cain? He's where's the prey? What did he say though? Where he's talking to Cain in the classroom though. He's like, where's the hunted though? Where be?
Said the hunt is on.
The hunt is on. There you go.
And where's the prey?
There you go.
But nobody takes that serious.
Yeah. And that teacher was speaking facts to Cain, man. You know?
Poetically.
Yeah. And then his name happened to be Cain, you know, wicked ass nigga.
Wicked ass nigga. Well, now you got to talk to people like, everybody's fucking stupid now, right?
Yep.
They're all involved in something. The frequency's off.
Mm-hmm. Well, which I'm glad you spoke about frequency, right? So the Bluetooth though, I don't use it at night no more. Right?
Yeah, I'll turn that shit off.
Yeah, I turn that shit off now, and I sleep better now, man. My frequency, I feel it different though.
Mm-hmm.
So even being off, not using it for an hour or two, every night using an hour or two, it makes a difference throughout your time though. Because it hurts of the frequency, it messes with you, man.
Yeah.
Throughout the long run, though. So I ever stop doing that, I'm able to get some better sleep, though, man. And then you see these athletes too, though. That people, I forgot who put the video up there. Like, oh, it was like we see these athletes, though. I noticed something different about them. They're using those the cord ones, the cord earbuds. Though.
Earbuds.
Yeah. And they're like,
no Bluetooth.
Yeah, no Bluetooth. You see? Oh, you got it. Yeah.
So this is Ezekiel 34 and 8. As I live, saith Yahweh Bashim El-Shai, surely because my flock became a prey, and my flock became meat to every beast of the field, because there was no shepherd, neither did my shepherds search for my flock, but the shepherds fed themselves and fed not my flock.
Scandalous.
See, if the beasts is the other nations, man. They're also known as the lions of belief.
Yeah, and the shepherds are the prophets, like the false prophets, because you guys didn't fucking want them.
He didn't feed my flock.
Like Deacon Kaka. You guys are bad, man. You guys are bad. Yeah. But like the scripture says, you got to clean the land. If the land has been defiled with blood, you got to spill the guy's blood who did it.
Yeah. Like an eye for an eye.
But where is that guy?
Right. There's a scripture on that one.
Did it?
Yeah.
Where is that guy? Who is that guy? Actually, that guy is Esau. And his descendants are the ones that are going to have to get spilled.
And Esau's always excused, that wasn't me. That wasn't me. Well, guess what? The scripture talks about you come every fourth generation.
That's crazy.
So the motherfuckers that were doing shit to our people back then, time of slavery, guess what? You are the same motherfucker that had us helping captives, though, man. You had to be the same motherfucker, man. Even in the 50s and 60s, though, guess what? You motherfuckers were lynching, especially Judah, man.
Oh shit! I was speaking about the 40s and 50s. That's when it was the worst because nobody had social media. Nobody had any to prove. You lying. Everybody was a liar because you need to show me. What was the thing that if I can't see it, I don't believe it.
Yep.
You know. And then another thing is out of sight, out of mind. So even the whole society was turning their back on crimes like that. Like if you take Emmett Till, that was around.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. 40 something.
That was a time where only the mom knew what had happened, and the family.
Well, I mean, they had the strong evidence because the uncle said that those same motherfuckers that killed him went looking for him.
Yeah, but he was still scared.
Yeah,
He couldn't do anything. He didn't say until after.
Yeah, and he was even still scared when he was at court though.
That's what he said. He told them until look at around here, which is different. I know you're from Chicago because the brothers from Chicago, man, they're different. Brothers from California are different. Everybody has a different style. Like if you're from Chicago, what's up, baby? You know, how would it be like, or whatever. You know? And he took that attitude down south, and his fucking uncle told his sons, "Look, check this kid."
Yeah, he did it.
Yeah,
Yeah, his cousins though, his cousins.
but he was too proud. Everybody knows that story, man. You can't hide that shit.
I mean, he could have been a wicked ass nigga back in his life though.
Mhm.
That was just the example, but it was just the fact that how fucked up he got left cook.
And nobody did a fucking thing about it.
They were drinking beer in that court trial. They were just drinking beer and laughing and shit. They didn't take that same Edomites. They didn't take that shit serious though. You know.
But you're gonna take it serious. You're gonna take it serious real soon. And right now, you can't even take the president serious.
Yeah.
Like if I hear something on the news about the president, I just turn that shit off. I don't even want to hear it. Like today, I was watching the news about Robert Kennedy Jr. or whether that motherfucker. They're saying that don't let him around your kids. In the fucking report, they were talking about him. They're like, he's just the number one.
His words, huh? And then, yeah, when you talk about Trump too, that whole thing that happened at the dinner.
Mm-hmm. King Charles just fucking slapped him. But guess what? That lets you all know that Donald Trump is not who he says he is.
Yep. That's the thing, man. He's not what the fuck he says he is, man.
And just take a look at how Prince. I'm sorry, Prince. I'm sorry. You're a king now. King Charles, he was polite, but he was tapping on him, snapping on him.
Yeah.
But only, and then Trump was like, yeah, just laughing along. So that tells you what? That he's not really in charge. And then he told him, look, you're not a king.
Damn.
Behave.
Joke, man.
That's what he told him. He's relax, pal.
Did you ever find out?
I think this is the one you called earlier too. So Numbers 35 and 33 so ye shall not pollute the land wherein you are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it.
Damn.
What can you do, you know?
So that's how come people don't understand the scriptures?
Exactly.
Oh, they'll hear something like that and they'll be like, oh, that's Old Testament.
It's not as violent like that no more.
Bullshit.
It's still violent though.
Bullshit. You must have not look at the New Testament is the most violent one. Because what was happening in Rome when the scriptures were going on, the worst times in our lives.
Then Yahweh prophesied that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he prophesied it too, saying that it's gonna get bad though, man.
So you people just don't listen, man. You listen to the brother, man. Listen to the brother.
And then the thing is though too, in the book of Revelation, man, that's gonna be the worst time ever. But it's right because that's when the ICBM missile's gonna hit. Come on now. And then Revelation was one of my favorite scriptures too, 1 and 7.
Mm-hmm.
Man, when Yahweh comes with the angels, man, it's a time that you've never seen before, man. He's gonna get busy killing people though. So what are you talking about? The Old Testament is violent. Man, brother's right. The New Testament is going to be as bad, though. You know? Imagine the chariots. So, what's that? War of the Worlds?
Oh, hell yeah.
Imagine seeing those, tripods, though, right?
Yeah.
The so-called UFOs. Zapping people, though, man. Like that. Like in the movie War of the Worlds, man.
Turn them to dust.
Man.
Tom Cruise went in his house, fucking shook the dust off.
Yeah, because the son
Other people. That wasn't dust. That was other people.
Other people. Yeah. You see? So that's the thing, though. So it's as violent as it is from the Old Testament, man. You know? When chariots get busy, bro. Whew.
Oh, man.
You know? So what are you talking about?
Speaking of chariots, I got Nahum 3 and 2.
Yeah.
Ready for that one?
Yeah.
Nahum 3 and 2. The noise of a whip, the noise of a rattling of the wheels, and the prancing horses, and of the jumping chariots. That's a busy.
Yeah.
Busy. And they're busy destroying people.
Yeah, because this place right here too is, you know, America is like a commerce though, you know. Also they're known for the economy too, though, you know. Because the thing is though is that, you know, a lot of people do business and things like that though, you know. It's known though, you know. So the time of Nineveh, it was known for, like, you know, it's that city, that capital, you know. And around the world now, America's known though, you know. And the chariots though, man.
I got Nahum 3 and 4 since you said that. All this, and I got it in the NLT. All this because not Nineveh, the beautiful and faithless city, mistress of deadly charms, enticed the nations with her beauty. She taught them all her magic, enchanting people everywhere.
Yeah, see?
Dang, that's your America. So now it's not talking about Nineveh.
Yeah, yeah. See, because that's where can you get a Revelation 17 and 9? Yeah, because we'll get that one though, you know? Yeah, Revelation 17 and 9. Yeah, because it talks about the well-favored harlot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know?
Revelation 17 and 9. And here is the mind which hath wisdom. The 7 heads are 7 mountains on which the woman sitteth. Oh, crud. Dang.
The Esau don't like that.
Yeah. That's funny. You didn't like that, bro? You didn't, huh? I'm over here holding this on and then off my camera on. None of these came down. You see, that's okay. Let me read that one again.
Yeah, come on.
And what was what? Revelation 17 and 9. And I'm gonna read it in I read it in the NLT, did I? No, I haven't even read it yet. And here is the mind which hath wisdom. The 7 heads are 7 mountains on which the woman sitteth. But on the NLT it says this calls for a mind of understanding.
See? Yeah, see? So the well-favored harlot that's talking about America. You know? Because people want to come here though, thinking that the American dream, guess what? It's a dream.
That's exactly what it is. A fucking dream. You can't do anything.
Because when you come over here, you're gonna wake up to reality.
It's gonna be more like a nightmare.
Yeah, it's a nightmare. So the thing about it though is, yeah, you may think though, like I said, back then they thought America was fucking. Hey, back in the 50s and 60s, guess what? You saw that was your time though, you know? Yeah, let's go and put it right here. Yeah. Back in the 50s and 60s, guess what? Hey, that was your time though, man.
Ooh. And what would you doing in your time? Right here in Nineveh 1, you were just fucking killing us.
And this summer though, it's gonna be the 250th year.
See, this is gonna be a bad fucking year.
And then I Googled though, like, how long does an empire last? I put empire, right? And it says from between 250 years to, I forgot how much though.
No, we're not going past 200 because look at this dude.
You know? So that's the thing. You're great. That's the thing. The pride though that this place, the people even have though of this place though, think it's no, man. The pride, you guys know it's done, man. If Rome got touched back then, if the Greeks got touched back then, the Persians though, they had 127 provinces though. And they got fucked up by the Greeks though, man, by a man though. That had, you know, Persian army though. And he fucking took that shit over fast, man. You don't think fucking America is not gonna get fucking taken down though? You know, in the fact that these other countries have these ICBMs, man, they got all these shit, man. That's why Joel the second chapter, the 20th, man, it's speaking volume right now, man.
We'll get that.
Yeah, come. Because guess what? All these countries that you thought though, man, you didn't see them as a threat though. Guess what? They're threats now. You didn't think China was a threat.
Which one do you need?
Oh, Joel second chapter, verse 20.
All right. Because there's all pretty good. All right. Joel 2 and 20. But I will remove far off from you the northern army, and will drive him into a land barren and desolate.
Yep. And that's Northern Army. That's America.
Which is faced toward the east sea, and his hinder part toward the outmost sea. And his face would be Washington D.C. That's capital.
Yeah.
It's facing the east.
It's facing, yeah, because it's on this side. Yeah.
And the west coast over here. And his stink shall come up, and his ill savor shall come up, because he hath done great things. Not awesome things.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not the great that you think. Like America, that's why he's trying to so-called make America great again.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah.
Great piece of shit.
Yeah. See, so that's the thing, man. So all these, these countries, though, they're ready, man. They're ready, though. That's what they're fucking.
I never been so scared to do my fucking taxes, man. Never.
And that's the thing, man. So, you get more if that's everything.
On 20.
Yeah, public stuff.
You want me to get the? But let me get the first one.
Yeah.
Joel 2:1. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion, and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand.
It's coming, though, man. That's why we're out here speaking to these people, though, man. Letting them know what's to come, man. And that's the thing, man. You guys are still fucking thinking that America is gonna not go down this shit, though, man. Even it's because the thing about it too is you got these Israelite leaders, though. They want the kingdom now. This is their kingdom, though. The only one that see that is Ray Noso that saying, let's get the fuck out of here, man. This is not kingdom, man. They're the only group that I see that is just pretty much saying that, man. We're saying that, man.
Yeah, everybody else is pretty comfortable.
Yeah, they're cool. I see Captain Dazariak, and man, I ain't gonna lie, I don't click into the video, but I be him seeing debate with these different YouTubers and shit. It's like, what the fuck you doing?
Influencers.
Yeah, like they're like, I seen them on my one podcast, and I see him on another podcast. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Making money, that's what he's doing.
And then I haven't heard about what's his name, Elazar. I don't know what's up with that dude though.
You know what? Cardi B is too much for you, boy.
Oh yeah, he wouldn't even handle that.
He is not gonna get that bitch in line.
Just because she wore your whatever. Then you had a fucking clothing line.
Man, I bet you Cardi B would let anybody smash.
Yeah, I mean she's getting me that vibe too though.
Or what? Am I wrong?
Yo, what? You got that walk.
Am I wrong? Am I fucking lying? I bet you. You just gotta try it.
Yeah. Does she know that you took it from the back? I wonder.
Everybody fucking knows. Ain't fucking no way that she done.
She probably into that shit too, man.
And people like that need someone like you, Gorilla Shebrew, because you have to give up things. Like you have to give up your personality, your manhood, and you're okay with giving that up. That's why we hate this place.
Yeah, exactly, because you can't even do things that's righteous though, and it's the opposite, man. They think though, like if we're saying, man, to be a GAY 40K for a song, we're looked at as the bad guys.
Shit, and now if you call somebody gay, that's fucking homophobic slur. Yeah, hate crime.
Fucking hate crime. What the fuck do you mean?
So somebody really hates you if they call you a homosexual.
Yeah. You see? Man, it's backwards.
Backwards.
It's fucking backwards. Was that it though?
Yeah.
You go back to the 3 and you get a 3 3 and 3. Yeah, because this place, man, like this place is not to be at though, man. It's not to be at right here, man, because this shit's fucking wicked though. Let's go. Yeah, you can get that one.
Nahum 3:3. The horseman lifted up both the bright sword and the glittering spear, and there is a multitude of slain and a great number of carcasses, and there is none end of their corpses. They stumble upon their corpses.
So that means a lot of death though. Those bright swords, man, it's talking about the ICBM though.
Missiles.
Yeah. So
glittering spear.
imagine though. Like, I mean, you see us, yeah, exactly, glittering spear. Because it's.
So
Come
it
on
is.
now. What else though? What else is gonna create so much death though that corpses? What they say upon
Corpses on corpses.
Yeah.
Even the corpses are gonna be on top of the corpses.
What could create such a mass death like that?
Those missiles.
Yeah. You got a what is it? Isaiah 34. It talks about the sword bathing. What's it? Is it 34? Is that 34?
Yeah, bathe in heaven.
Yeah. I think that one. When it talks about heaven though, something about the sword bathing in heaven. Yeah, because that's all goes into that too, man. So that's the thing about it though. That this is a prophecy about to come though, man. You can't tell me the glittering, the bright sword though.
It's time.
You're gonna see the missile. They got the brightness to it though. You can see that flame behind it though.
And it also said, what is the word that they used? Glittering spear. So what is it? Look at that. Look at that right there. That's
glittering.
That's-
I'm going to that word definition.
that's glittering. See, it's sparkling.
Yeah, because when you think about glitter, right, it's bright, right? And it's,
And you can also describe a chariot like that.
glittering.
Because what you look at the silver one, Like, dang, that's bright like glitter.
Yeah, because that's one my mom saw though. My mom saw one glittering, the gray one too, like the usual though. Up close though, following her in the car. Her and my aunt and my little cousin.
Dang, must have been scared too
She
because
was
nobody
scared out of
knows.
her mind, yeah, 'cause she didn't
Nobody
understand.
knows. But now,
I explained to her, you know. I already know.
like I said before in the different camps, like things happen and I'm not just like, oh, like I was in my room. Now this happened again. I was in my room and it sounded like somebody picked up something and put it down on my wife's table, right? And I looked and there was nobody fucking there. And then all of a sudden my dog got up and left the room. Like I ain't finna be in here.
Yeah.
But still nothing out, like not afraid. Like I was a little concerned and I started praying. But right when I sat down on my bed, I heard that and I said, oh, well, of course I'm gonna pray. You know?
Yeah, definitely. 'Cause something like that too, you know?
Motherfuckers be dying of heart attacks.
And someone that wasn't in the spirit though didn't know. I mean, that would happen though.
And how would you explain it to someone?
Exactly though.
So the prophet is explaining the glittering spear. And what do you do with the spear? You throw that shit far away.
I got the definition right here. The glittering. It goes to flash lightning. Fast forward. What you said though. You throw it forward.
Yeah. See,
Lightning, flash lightning though. You know lightning's fast though. So don't you tell me RCBM ain't fast like that? When you get shot out.
yeah, I think what the problem is people just want to be somebody special. Nah, that's not what it means. Well, that's what it fucking means. And like it said before, it takes a mind of great understanding.
Yeah.
So just imagine you're way over here in the United States. You look up and there's a fucking sparkler in the sky. Just remember that. 4th of July, you got a sparkler.
Yeah.
What does that look like? And then boom.
Yeah.
Well, the good news is you're not gonna feel it.
Were you able to find out about Isaiah 34?
Isaiah 34 and 5. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment.
You see?
You got one? But he said that because my cape's flying in the wind. It's not a cape, it's a garment.
Oh, that's what he said?
He said, well, I got my cape too.
Oh, cape.
Yeah, but see, like the scripture, read it again.
Isaiah 34 and 5.
My
For my
soul.
sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea.
So what does that mean? It means it's going to go up into the atmosphere and literally bathe in heaven and come down back again.
And they said too,
Right on the dot.
Because the next verse it says, the sword of Yahweh Shai is filled with blood.
And that's how you're going to get your land back. I mean, that's how we're going to get our land back.
Because the sword is also known as the
Cleanser.
XPM sword, right?
Yep.
Man, verse 8, for it is the day of Yahweh Shai's vengeance.
See, and then the vengeance is a thing where everybody's going to get it. And you don't even have to do much. Like that guy that said, oh, I got my cape too. He's going to get it. He thinks that we're just out here having fun, but guess what? I'm not the one. I'm gonna stand over here so that my cape looks like that. No, there's an angel pushing the wind, making you look at me and look at all the brothers and see something that's not there. Like you should see.
Only the 144 get capes.
Mm-hmm. We're only gonna get capes. None of you guys are gonna have capes. So
you're gonna see your brothers flying though, you know. Hopefully, the hopeful elect though, we're gonna see us now. Oh. What's up now? We're flying.
And it's not. We're not even gonna say what's up because we're gonna read your minds. I got Nahum 3 and 4.
That was it, right? Yeah. Oh, okay.
Nahum 3 and 4. Because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot. Who's the well-favored harlot? That the Israelis and fucking everybody else that follows up with them. The mistress of witchcrafts. That's the United States. That selleth nations through her whoredoms and families through her witchcrafts.
It's philosophy.
And isn't it funny that witchcraft was also used during slavery?
Hey, it is though, man. Right, try to get our people into what Christianity though.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's witchcraft, man.
The Native Americans said, like, the men have medicine. Like, what's a medicine? And then one of them said it as a joke. It's your ball sack. It's your testosterone.
Which is,
It's your medicine.
yeah.
And then they'll say, if you got your ass whooped, they'll say, maybe you didn't have enough medicine.
Okay.
Or if you're too scared, your medicine wasn't strong enough. You heard that, bro. You heard that. No. Well, actually, we're offering the good news of the Lord coming back to destroy this place. All right, see? So if they can't hear you, they're not supposed to. I learned that the hard way. Because I'll be talking to my kids, and they'll be like, what? Okay. I'll be talking to my wife, and she'll be like, huh? Okay, people will be talking to me, and they're real close, and I can't hear them. I learned that. I learned that. If you can't hear it, it's not for you.
Well, she thought we were selling something.
Yeah, or immediately, right away. It's not for her.
I was on the phone or something.
What phone? What do we got to sell? You see?
The thing is that you gotta pay attention to the sign. If you can't, heroes though, pay attention to the sign.
You ain't gonna, you know, because of the multitude, a lot of them, whoredoms. But nobody uses $1 to buy oil anymore because of China.
Yeah, it's prices, man. Man.
How much oil did they buy?
Was it Saudi Arabia?
Yeah.
Too.
They're like, okay, fuck it, we're losing money.
Yeah. Can you get the next focus?
All right, Nahum 3 and 5. Behold, I am against thee, saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Lord of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will shew the nations thy nakedness.
Yeah, being exposing you, Esau.
Mm-hmm. And the kingdoms thy shame, and the kingdoms thy shame.
Yeah, exactly. Though. So, remember that Lego video?
Video from Iran?
Yeah, right, yeah. Right? Hey, nothing but the truth in that video, right? You might see it as, Legos, whatever the case. But look what they were saying, man. That was the truth, though, man. You see? And that's not being in the public or anything like that, though. But in that Lego video, everything is true, though.
Damn.
Jeez. So these different nations are being, they're knowing now that Esau, man, you fucking, good, though.
I got the next one for you since you said that. Nahum 3 and 6. I will cast abominable filth upon thee, and make thee vile, and I will set thee as a gazing stock. Like you said, those videos that Iran's popping out.
They're seeing everything, man.
They even fucking perfect English.
Yeah.
Rap. They're even making it in a rap with cartoon images.
It's like, okay, you guys, this is the only way to get your attention to listen to us. Let's put these to Legos. I mean, is that one way for them to hear that video? Then they gotta put them in characters of Lego, man. But any of that though, you're being exposed, man, by these different things, though, man.
Amazing.
And that's good though, man, because we're in a time of, like, you ever seen that show, The Boys?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like Homelander, he's motherfucking psycho represents pretty much America, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's trying to hide the shit, man. And he's in control of these people. He's control of the media. He's control of the military. He's control of the man. He talks like to the president, like you ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's Homelander. That's America. So he represents America, and that's the thing, though. So they're in control of everything, all right? But now in this fifth season, I believe, he got exposed to a video, though.
Damn, too much.
About the one where they were in the, remember it was like a
the
plane. No, he was in the plane.
Oh, okay.
Remember he let all those people die, and he told them, "Hey, get back, though." And then the other girl, I forgot her name, Queen, whatever her name was, she was like, "No, I don't think that's right, though." And he's like, "No, God, let them die," or some shit like that. And that video got leaked, though. And now they're saying, "Oh, it's AI and all this other bullshit." It's the same shit that we're living through right now, reality.
And then he got captured, like most recently, and then they're gonna give him a virus that takes away his power.
Yeah, that's seven, though. Yeah.
So what are they talking about now? A newer COVID, like something crazy is gonna come out. But if your powers can be taken away, you never had powers. Okay. So if you're part of the truth, you gotta realize you had powers before, and you got it taken away.
Yeah. That's true what they say. If these people are connected with the power, man, no one can take us over though. So we're not vulnerable.
Just imagine if we were still, I mean, if we could still say, you know, the sun's too hot, go down, man. Or, man, the sun is perfect at this time, 9 o'clock in the morning. Just stay here for like a couple more hours. But it's not supposed to happen. But you make it happen. That's real power. And that was permitted, right? So what does the word permitted mean? You got permission to do that. And like the scripture says right here, I will cast abominable filth upon thee and make thee vile, and I will set thee as a gazing stock. So if people are looking at you as a gazing stock, you don't have no power.
Yeah, you're out. You're in game. You're stock. Game stock.
Because otherwise people would be like, oh, we can't talk shit to this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Just like they were, the Philistines were afraid of, no, was it the Philistines? They were afraid of Samson.
Yeah, it was him.
Oh, man. They were afraid of him. So what did they do? They used this bitch.
Yeah.
Got him.
Where's his power at? His hair.
So what happened? His power got took. So it was never really his. So the power is not really ours. But it
The
can.
power is it's the within though.
Mhm.
Because when he died though, prayed to the Most High, he said Yahweh, you know?
And what did the Lord say? What did this brother read in Acts 7:26, was it? That the temple of the Lord is inside us?
Yep.
That power is inside you, but you got to be righteous.
Yep.
Can't have a wicked thought. And what Samson's thought was, I'll tell my bitch everything.
Yeah, and that's where he fucked up.
And the Lord is like, you don't have to tell her shit.
You know?
What is Ephesians? Is it Ephesians talks about the women? Or Philippians? Listen, the woman stay silent and be obedient to your husband. But you don't, and you ain't. Same Samson story. So our power got took away, bro.
It's like going back to Adam and Eve.
Mhm.
Adam and Eve though,
So what is we're trying to give you your power back, like that lady said, what are you guys handing out? Your power. And what did I tell her? The good news of the power. And then she goes, I can't hear you. Okay, well then.
She said it like 3 times.
Yeah.
Didn't hear it. Like,
But it's not for her. She's not gonna get it. What is she gonna get out of this?
yeah, because when she saw the cannon, all the time saw it, instead of seeing the sign.
And then everybody sees different things, like I say. Everybody sees different things. People will look at the sign and be
Like that guy said,
Mhm.
oh, I gotta keep 2. I didn't hear what he said though. So yeah.
So I said, yeah, go get it. And
shut the fuck up.
and he shut the fuck up, right?
Yeah, exactly.
When people look at me, they think I'm like trying to joke around, but then they get real close to me and something's off, like my aura or whatever the fuck you want to call it. I ain't playing no games. I mean, I am playing games, but not with you. You know?
Exactly. So you don't even know what you know what I mean. You think you can just walk by or say some of those things like that though without any repercussions and things like that. I'm not prompting us like prideful though, but I'm just saying like, you know what I mean, you gotta watch what you say or do too, you know, because you know the repercussions come though with it, man.
Yeah, we didn't
You know?
we didn't choose to believe. Nobody chooses to believe the truth. It's like so fucking inside you that you can't ignore it. You're like feel guilty. Oh, that's probably mine. Because I had it in the backpack. Oh, shit, I was looking for it too.
Okay, spirit. And then you know what's crazy though? That I didn't fly away with all this.
Ah.
Brother saw it. They could have, man. The way it was, that
Somebody hold it.
It could have been on by in the
Yeah,
court by now.
somebody could have picked it up.
Yeah.
It could have been over in the wind. See?
Man,
But
that lady probably saw it too,
but I didn't bring this $5 because I need $5. I brought it just that dude might come by again.
Oh
But-
yeah, it's true. And there, you know, get something to drink too. Let's go right there.
Huh?
You know,
Get yourself something to drink.
get something to drink. You know.
7? Nahum 3 and
Yeah.
7. Or you want something else?
Yeah, 7. No.
Nahum 3 and 7. And it shall come to pass that all they that look upon thee shall flee from thee and say, Nineveh is laid waste. Who will bemoan her? Whence shall I seek comforters for thee?
Yeah, because America ain't gonna be the spot no more, man. The only time people are gonna bemoan for her, I think is the Revelation, the 18th chapter. Can you get that one? Revelation
Oh, yeah.
18 and 9.
And that's because of their money.
Yeah, because of their money, though. But other than that, ain't nobody give a fuck about America like that. That's why these other nations come over here to set up shop, though, man. They open up the restaurants, they open up their bodegas, they open up all this shit just to make their money, though.
Mhm.
They're not gonna miss America. They're gonna miss making their money. You know. So that's what I'm saying. Like I said, everyone's seeing America now that these heathen. Though I think his brother from LA said that, man, these are gonna start losing their. They're not gonna be making no much money. These heathen that they're just gonna go back to their land.
Yeah, and so just remember this: if the dollar was the most powerful currency, now it's not being used. And just to put you into perspective, if you're selling things, it's getting bought in dollars. If you're buying things, you're buying it in dollars. Well, not no more, right? So the dollar has to go to a certain place. And Revelation 18:9, and the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning.
Yeah, because they're not gonna be able to make business with America no more. So that's the only time they're gonna be sad for it, because America is destroyed, man. The place of commerce, they can't make no money no more.
Mm-hmm.
Should export it, import it? No, man, they can't.
The only thing you can do is wish.
Yeah, because in reality, though, all these different nations, countries, those shit, they come from a land or a country that is poverty, though, man. It's but when you think about it, but yeah, you leave, like South America, even Ishikar, Mexico, fucking poor. It's poor out there, man. It's fucking poor out there. So a lot of them come over here, though.
Mm-hmm.
They think it's better, though, but in reality, they're making money over here, man. Even Ishikar, man. They come from over here to what? To make money.
Yeah.
They don't. They all you ask Ishikar, they'd rather live in Mexico, but they're over here because they gotta make money though and send it back to their family though.
Yeah, and everybody who does that usually goes and lives in a house that has 3 or 4 bedrooms, and there's like 20 motherfuckers in each bedroom.
Yep.
Each of them paying $100 illegally, and the person that has that house is fucking living deliciously. Everybody's living deliciously.
I know someone that does that.
Just imagine the things that are going on are all in the Bible. There ain't no fucking secrets.
Yeah, and that's the thing, though. So don't think America's this great ass place, though, where no, man. These people just don't waste the money. Even within our people too, man. You see Jake over here trying to make a deal in the industry, some shit, cash out though.
Oh yeah.
They gotta go through all that. You know what I mean? Like sacrificing rituals and shit like that, though, man. To get with the deal, though, man. It ain't worth it, though, man.
Yeah, look at Puerto Rico's technically the United States, but they get treated like fucking foreigners.
Exactly.
Everybody in Puerto Rico is a United States citizen.
That's crazy, though, huh?
But they get treated like fucking illegal immigrants.
Yep. And then them by themselves, though, man, they got it. The land out there, the mountains and all that, man, they got enough sources, resources.
Puerto Rico.
They're the
only of our people to have a land that's pretty good. And how does Esau control them? He said, okay, you're a citizen, but you're not a citizen.
Yeah. Crazy, though, Man, this brother told me, too, Puerto Rico means rich port. Where are they rich from?
It's the land they got, right?
Yeah, just the land.
Everything that's coming into the port is going to create riches.
Yeah.
Because you're doing business, and then that's going to stop.
Yeah. So that's the thing, though, man. So how though, man? You see, the way it is, though, man, is that these South American, these countries and things like that, the politicians, the government, they're rich, though. But the other people, they're poor.
They're dirt poor.
That's how Mexico is, man. They fucking, the politicians, all them, though, they fucking got money, though.
Mm-hmm.
They're cool. Like, I'm comfortable. They're like, I'm comfortable.
You're not comfortable.
But I guess, what about the people in your country, though? Fuck it.
Nobody cares about them.
No one gives a fuck, though, man.
They'll be all right.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So they don't give a fuck, though. They trust me, Venezuela and Mexico, all these land, though, they have resources and shit, man. They got, but the thing is, though, is that this devil has a tight fucking grip on them, though, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it is, though. If Esau would have just backed up, though, they'll be good, though. But they're not going to, man.
So just to understand that what the brother's saying, look at Venezuela. They set up a proxy president a while back, maybe 2 or 3 years ago. They said, "Oh, Maduro's not the recognized president." Who said that? One of the presidents. So they sent over an acting president. So when they took the real president, the acting president takes over.
Yeah.
Business as usual.
Yeah.
But in the name of America.
Yeah. Because even look at the fucking was it Brazil? Yeah, the Amazon.
Oh, they don't want no dollars.
No, and no. I mean the thing too is they got the Amazon. 80% of the food or the natural and all that comes from them.
Bananas. Oh, I
All
love
that,
bananas.
all that shit. And but there's they call them
Favelas.
out there. How is it? It's a pretty big country, you know, Brazil.
Oh shit. Yeah. Speaking of that, there was a Brazilian fighter, Petro or something like that, and then they show him knocking out black dudes, right? But then they show him fighting a white dude, and he has a problem with the white dude.
Oh shit.
Mm-mm. The UFC sets up the fights,
Yeah.
and they tell the guys how to do it.
Yeah.
If it was a real fight, it would be fucking fast.
Yeah.
Like the old UFC.
Anthony Joshua.
It would be like over quick.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be that fast. It wouldn't go those rounds. And they did that to Rod Tang too.
Okay.
So he was on one championship for Japan, but they're suing him, and all of a sudden he gets knocked out by the guy that he knocked out.
Oh shit! So he had to.
And then you take a look at all his sparring and all his fights.
Like,
He gets hit and he just takes it. How the fuck is he gonna get knocked out by a guy that he already knocked out? Obviously, he didn't have the power to knock him out. Now all of a sudden he has the power to knock out.
Yeah.
So what happens is, somebody's told him, like, you better do this or else.
Yep. And that's just the way it is.
Facts.
Yeah, because even with that fight with Jake Paul and Nate Diaz, Nate Diaz would have fucked his ass up.
It was a real fight.
Yeah, it was a straight fight, you know. Nate Diaz would have fucked him
Yeah,
up.
because Nate Diaz got CTE. He just goes on automatic.
Yeah. The brother too.
Mm-hmm.
They just stole, man. And he got knocked down by Jake Paul. Come on, man. Fuck out of here, though. But, I mean, it's part of the script, though, you know?
And that's all right because
You cashed out.
you cashed out.
You know? So, but the thing about it, though, is like going back, though, smart people kind of do shit. They don't, like, you know, damn well, you don't want to get knocked down by this motherfucker, but you're going to do it for money, though? Well, it's like, man, what's your integrity at, though?
It's called a humiliation ritual.
Yeah, go have something. Yeah. That's all it is, though.
So who's doing that right now? The humiliation ritual. Who's doing it right now? Well, Donald Trump is. You know, he's humiliating all of you. You voted for him. You thought he was going to be your savior. He put himself as the Lord. He's done so much, and you're still letting it happen.
Yeah, exactly. Where are you fucking MAGA motherfuckers at, right? You guys are quieter in the fucking church.
I haven't even heard nothing about you.
What's up? Where you guys at, though? Because before, man, you guys are all up and down, happy America's gonna change all this shit. Like, where you
It
guys
sure did
at?
change.
It changed for the worse for you guys, too. So you guys are quiet, man. You know, and that's the thing, though. People won't start feeling it until they start feeling it in their pocket. Like, you know, I say this, but they start feeling it when it hits their pocket, their wallet, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's when they want to complain. But hey, all this shit happening, I don't care. What the fuck, whatever. Immigration, though. I did a video that they just ICE detention, though, in an old prison over there in McFarland.
Yeah, I
It's like
seen it in
almost-
California.
Yeah, it's like
McFarland's down.
Yeah,
It's a
it's
little
like
bit.
by
It's pretty close.
it's like less than 2 hours away from here. And that's the ICE detention. Go hold up to 700 heads. Though.
You want to hear something funny though? Disneyland owns McFarland
Oh no shit.
because those motherfuckers that made that movie from McFarland,
Yeah.
they got paid out, and they went back to McFarland and they own that orange, or that, what's it called? It's that little happy orange. Everybody sees it.
Oh, the little smileys.
Mhm. Yep, that one.
Yeah. The little oranges, all right?
And they own it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But who paid for it? Disneyland.
Damn.
That's retarded, man. You guys are fucking stupid. And then we'll say that to you, and you'll be like, "Ah, it's stupid." No, what happens is you're projecting. Your mind is doing something like called cognitive bias. Like you're trying to figure out what the fuck. This information is contradicting my beliefs. I don't know how to react to it. Oh, you're stupid.
Yeah.
But that's what your brain is telling you. So you have to say it out loud to try to offend me. But I know I'm smart. I know how I can read different languages. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. You know?
Exactly. But you see, you people, man, don't want to accept it, though, man. You motherfuckers don't want to accept shit. You know, as long as it's not affecting you guys, though, you guys are gonna continue on your wickedness, though, man. And so, like I said, it hits your wallet, and then that's when you fucking really want to, be about, man, now you want to complain, though. And so it happens to someone that you know, or one of your family members, right? That's when you want to complain about, though. But as long as it's not fucking with you or your cash flow or anything to do with you, though, you just don't give a fuck, though.
Yeah.
Right? That's you Americans, man. You Americans are fucking selfish, man.
And you guys are, what's it called? Showing your true colors. There was this dude called Chad the something.
Cowboys?
Yeah, and he called the bouncer the N word. But he was like fighting with him like this, and then he walked off and he said the N word. That's exactly how you people act. It's not gonna happen every fucking day. This is the last of it.
Yeah.
You ever notice how Jake is so fucking big now?
Yeah, they don't go like they don't go especially these man.
Jake is so fucking huge, man. They could be homeless and still jacked.
yeah.
You know why? They're coming for you.
Exactly, though. Hell yeah.
But just imagine that you're starting to shit with somebody that is not afraid of you anymore.
That's his prophecy too. Who will rise up?
Who will make the young lion?
Well, yeah. Exactly, and that's prophecy, though, man. See, you motherfuckers, Esau, man, when you have no tasers, no guns, man, like that, man. You go on one-on-one with Jake, though, Jake will fuck you up. That's why it takes 3 or 4 you guys to take one Jake down, man. Jake fucking strong, man. Absolutely, though.
And you guys are scared of him, scared of us.
Yeah.
It goes all around, right? Jake's scared of you because they are not really into their power. But the ones that are not afraid of you, they're into their power. They'll fuck you up.
Yeah.
But what you're afraid of is both of us getting together.
Yeah, now you need that's when you guys are scared of most, though, you know?
And what are you gonna do when that happens? Because let's say all these people are the same fucking people. They're all the same. They're all Israelites. But the Lord said, okay, these are gonna be Judah. This is the king tribe. And that's these Negroes, right? They're fucking huge.
They ain't scared either, man.
They're fucking huge. But why? Okay, because they're the ones that have been put in slavery the hardest. They've been punished the hardest because they fucked up the hardest.
Yeah, that's...
Here the Lord came 2,000 years ago just to this tribe. Just to these 3 people. So that's why you're getting fucked with the worst, and that's why you're going to do the worst damage. Right? And the other people, right? What about these other people? Well, they're all workers. All of them. All of them.
Yeah.
Hard workers. What are you going to do when they stop working?
Exactly, though. It's going to be all bad, though.
Who's going to make your motherfucking shit? Who's going to make your tacos, homie?
Yep, exactly, though. So they need us more. Yeah, trust me, they need us more than we need them, though. At the end of the day, man. We no flavor because they need us and shit, man.
Speaking of flavor, that's what makes what made America so great is these people.
Yeah. It's no different from Egypt, man. It's captivities we're in. Egypt and all these other captivities, though. We made all the countries great because of the fact that we were in the mix, though, man.
Because all these people are poor. All these people are dirt poor. And they don't need fancy food or anything like that. They could have a good time with hot dogs. You know?
Yeah.
But you guys make your own food, yeah? But here's the thing. You make your own food, but you still try to fake it. Like you're making barbecue and you're following recipes. Like when we cook, we don't have no recipes. But it's like bam, 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 bam. That smells good. Boom. And it never comes out the same way twice. And when it does, what do we say? I finally got it. I finally got it. Mom.
Gone. So, there was more to it though, the chapter though, but at least we got the good one though, you know.
That's the best one.
Yeah, that's where we got the beginning though, because the rest, like I said, it's just this, this devil, man.
It's just bad news for you.
Yeah, it's going down, you know. So we got, at least half of the chapter though. It's just the spirit, just the time goes by, you know. So you guys got anything else?
Let me just let me get one because I read it yesterday. I read the chapter yesterday. Oh, it's calling the doctor. Nahum 3:19. There is no healing of thy bruise. Thy wound is grievous. All that hear the bruit of thee shall clap the hands over thee. For upon whom hath not thy wickedness passed continually?
See?
That's not Nineveh.
Yeah.
That's America.
America.
Damn.
So it's all bad news, like I said. You know, there's some issues that we get into for construction of America, you know. But like I said, man, like it's bad enough for you guys. You know, I was at it. So with that, you know, live with Edifying Camp. We want to give all praise and glory to
Yeah, how about Shem Yahweh about Shem Rakakadash?
and double honors to the apostles and great millstones. With that, we want to say shalom.